time for your ABC 36 Storm Team forecast.
Well, the calendar says mid-June, but it felt more like mid-July or mid-August across central and eastern Kentucky with the heat and humidity. And that summer heat hangs tough, ironically, for the final few days of spring. The official start of summer is Thursday afternoon. It's going to feel like it, and then some. Rolling toward the upcoming weekend, it does look like we'll see some low-end storm chances late in the weekend. A front drops in. Hopefully that will help us out. With all the heat and humidity out there, a lot of moisture, that's helping to fuel a few isolated to scattered storms. These things pulse up and pulse down fairly quickly. Just north of Centerville there in northwestern Bourbon County, another little cell weakening out southeast of Paris. The one that we've really been watching over the last hour or so, it looks like it's splitting and maybe beginning to collapse a bit. It's right along the Hal Rogers Parkway southward in between Hyden and Manchester, and then up right over Buckhorn Lake. From Buckhorn over to Chavies there northwest of Hazard, seeing some heavier downpours. Also watching these cells that are working back to the north and northwest, kind of against the grain, skipping over the border eventually into parts of Bell and Harlan County. So everything lighting up through the Ohio and Tennessee Valley this afternoon. Once we lose the heating of the day, a lot of those should diminish. Mount Sterling, it is sunny, it is hot, 91. In spots today, it's been a little breezy, but it's been nothing but a warm wind. Looking at Casey County near Liberty, the Kentucky Mesonet there, 89. And again, you tack that humidity on, the feel likes have been well into the 90s. We're into the low 90s. Got a few upper 80s where we've seen a few showers in the southeast. Dew points are high. Anything 70 or above, that's when you can really feel it. So generally upper 90s with a few low 100s. That's just right on the edge of the criteria for a heat advisory. We do have that for a few of the northern counties up along the Kentucky-Ohio border, but the rest of the area just shy of it. Obviously, it takes us a little while to get acclimated to that summer heat and humidity, so the best advice, slow it down over the next several days. Up and down the Mississippi River, that's where a lot of the activity, organized activity's been. Futurecast this evening, still expecting a few to pop up, kind of rain themselves out. We'll be low 70s tomorrow morning, and then I think we'll kind of do it all again tomorrow, at least with a few storms popping up from time to time. Taking a look at your hour by hour tomorrow, in red, expected temperatures, in pink, that's your heat index peaking out around this time. Again, upper 90s to around 100. And then as we get into the holiday on Juneteenth, more of the same, low 90s. Now, we do tack on a few degrees getting into Thursday, Friday, Saturday, because our humidity levels will drop, but in turn, you get a little bit more warmth. That bubble definitely with us. Meanwhile, out west, it is a little bit unseasonably cool, so we go very humid, and then notice how it knocks down a bit Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And so as we look at the expected highs in red and the heat indices in pink, we're only looking about a 4 to 5 degree spread, even with the hotter temperatures Thursday, Friday. So we're not going to see much worse, even though temperatures are going to get hotter. Warm, muggy, fair skies, 73 overnight. 93 tomorrow, hot and humid, a few isolated afternoon storms. And of course, we officially welcome summer, and it's going to feel like it big time on Thursday afternoon, 4:50 p.m. And depending on how much the humidity drops, I wouldn't be shocked if we don't even tack a few degrees on here and possibly flirt with the upper 90s. Yes, heading into the weekend, then there's your frontal boundary at least approaching. That's going to knock us down into the low 90s by early next week.